Welcome back to Spark Studios, where my goal is to help spark your ideas. In this video series, we take concepts from popular books and break them down into micro-learning opportunities. My goal is to help you understand complex concepts you can apply to your own life. In today's world, it is more important now than ever to learn to think more clearly and to use different mental frameworks. Apply these concepts to your own life and solve your own problems. The book we are discussing today comes from Volume 1 of The Great Mental Models, written by Parrish and Rhiannon Beaubian. I highly suggest adding this book to your personal library. We will discuss each mental model, provide context and practical modern-day examples to help you understand each. The first mental model to break down is the concept of the map is not the territory. This concept was popularized by the mathematician Alfred Korzybski in 1931. Essentially, he stated the map of reality is not reality itself. This means that the description or model of a thing is not the thing itself. In basic terms, the model is not reality, or the abstraction is not the abstracted. The map is just the analogy, and you can think of this in many ways. For example, when looking at a diner menu, is the picture of the burger the actual burger you will be getting on your plate after you order? Or you may be buying a new car. Are the pictures accurate when you actually take it for a test drive? Let's think about this more deeply and go back to our map example. If you, the viewer, were to visualize a map as a traveler, would you think this is a true representation of the actual location you were about to visit? Even the best maps are inherently imperfect because they are simplified reductions of what they represent. A map can be a snapshot of a point in time, representing something that may no longer exist. The key concept behind this is the map represents a flawed approach to anything that is modeled. We use tools to simplify our world. However, dangers arise when we as thinkers forget that these are just tools and abstractions. Thinkers may become overconfident, close-minded, and poor decision makers as a result. Mistaking a map for reality can lead to significant problems. We may think we have all the answers and create static rules and policies based off our map or model, forgetting our situation might be continually changing. We may close off or ignore feedback loops, which prevents us from seeing the terrain around us has changed. When we consume abstractions, specific and relevant details are often lost in the distillation process. If we treat these abstractions as the gospel, it becomes difficult to recognize when the map no longer agrees with our territory around us. Consider every model is not purely objective. They just happen to reflect values, standards, and even limitations of their creators. As statistician George Box noted, all models are wrong. The practical question is, how wrong do they have to be not be useful? Let's use a modern-day example to help illustrate the concept. Let's talk about the 2008 financial crisis. This was an unfortunate time for many businesses and individuals. Our so-called financial experts and governments are trusted to have the people's best interests at heart. However, this was a tumultuous financial event that devastated the entire country. Viewing from a third-person perspective, what do you think that the financial analysts' maps or models look like during the times leading up to the crash? Do you think the financial models being used at the time were actually representative of the financial state of the country? Clearly, there were flaws, and this led to one of the biggest market crashes of modern-day history. As we conclude the video, I want you to take some time to identify and think about the maps or models you use in your own life to guide decisions. Our mental models should be flexible and updated as reality changes. Reality in the book is referred to as the ultimate update, as our current situations and experiences should be providing us with real-time feedback. Maps must and should simplify, but that's the double-edged sword. If a map showed every single detail of reality, it would be too complex, defeating its own purpose and making it useless. Use your own maps, but remember that they're incomplete by design. We will end the video with 3 areas of reflection. Number 1, question your certainty. When you're absolutely sure you're right about something, pause and ask, what might I be missing? Always think about your blind spots. Where might your map or model be missing data, holding you back from a better decision? Number 2, seek multiple perspectives. Before major decisions, ask people with different backgrounds for their view. Multiple people or professionals may be viewing your same problem, but they might be holding a different map or model. For example, an engineer might see a new product as a technical challenge. A marketer might see it as a customer experience. An accountant might see it as a cost-benefit equation. Other maps might reveal blind spots in yours. Third, always test and update against reality. Nothing beats getting direct experience. For example, reading about starting a business versus actually starting a business are 2 separate things. Take action and update your models of thinking accordingly. Thank you for watching Spark Studios. I hope this video helped spark your ideas. Please leave a message in the comment section down below how you applied this concept within your own life.